Previously on MasterChef Australia.
Bring in the chefs!
In the biggest week yet, our contestants went head-to-head against some of Melbourne's best chefs.
All hands on deck to plate these mates.
Winning immunity was their sole focus.
David and Goliath today. We're just going to have to beat them at their own game.
It was a week that inspired restaurant-quality dishes.
Face-meltingly good.
It's a mic drop.
But it was Jess's green team and Sabina's turquoise team that found themselves heading to elimination. Tonight,
the pressure of team captain is coming right back again today.
a massive 2-round pressure test that will send one of our favourites home.
Burning out in my heart like a flame, like a brighter shooting star. In our souls, we all know our dreams make us who we are. We got today, so spin me round and show me the way back to burning up in my heart like a flame, like a brighter shooting star. In our souls, we all know our dreams make us who we are.
What is it gonna be? Green team for life. Redemption Day.
The green team cooked against Movida earlier this week and unfortunately we lost, but I'm still wearing a green apron. Normally in an elimination cook we're wearing blacks. There's always a twist and it looks like today's not going to be any different.
Let's go turquoise.
My
Let's do
favourite
this.
colour.
Team turquoise for the win.
Come on, it's going to be a good day today. Feel
It's going to be a great day, Beans. Let's do it.
Go, guys!
It's 2 benches.
Oh my goodness.
There's only 2 benches.
That's weird.
Welcome home, hey, to the MasterChef kitchen. Now, first things first, you're in your team colours because all this week you've been competing in teams, trying to beat that brigade of top chefs. Everyone up there on the gantry did just that. All of you are safe from today's elimination. The bad news is, you guys here, you fell just short. And at the end of the day, unfortunately, one of you will be going home.
Today's challenge will take place over 2 rounds. In round 1, you'll compete, as you have done all week, in your teams. That's right, round 1 is the green team against the turquoise team. And you'll be competing in the toughest team challenge known to MasterChef. The relay.
Oh my gosh.
Team relays are insane, so tough. Heard about it, seen it, and the weirdest moments that have happened on MasterChef, all team relays.
White chocolate balloon patty.
So, the relay. As a team, you work together to cook one dish. Your team will have a total of 80 minutes to cook that dish. 1 20-minute stage for each cook in the team. One of you will kick off the relay and cook for the first 20 minutes, while the others are going to wait in the garden, none the wiser to what's happening in the kitchen. After the first 20-minute stage is up, the second cook will come inside. There'll be a 30-second handover of the dish, and the second cook continues on. After 80 minutes, you'll all have had a cook, and the best dish, you're safe. If not, you're into round 2.
Key factor today is going to be communication. The further the instructions go down the line, the less well communicated they're going to be. It's so difficult, so I'm really, really dreading jumping into this one.
Oh dear.
So, you know your team and you know the challenge, but you don't know what's under there. I will say that there is an ingredient, And that ingredient must be featured in your team's finished dish. But we will only reveal the ingredient to the first person cooking in each team.
There it is. There it is.
Oh my gosh.
The other shoe drops.
Oh my God.
My mind is going a million miles an hour. Because we don't know what this mystery ingredient is going to be, we can't start preparing and conceptualizing until we step into the MasterChef kitchen. It's going to be a doozy.
All right. There's something else you need to know.
What?
Today, you'll be featuring whatever under there in both rounds. And if your team cooks a savoury dish in round 1, you must all individually cook a sweet dish if you end up in round 2. It goes without saying, if your team cooks a sweet dish in the round 1 relay, then you've all got to cook a savoury dish if you fall into round 2 using whatever is under there.
It's a huge responsibility. The green team is going to put a lot of trust in whoever cooks first with, you know, a sweet or savoury dish, depending on what the feature ingredient is.
Now, the good news is you've got an open pantry, so you can cook whatever you want. But one last thing. Under each of your benches is an electrical appliance. One of you must use that piece of equipment during the 80-minute cook. First, you need to have a quick chat. Who is going to cook the first leg of the relay?
Who wants to start off? Who's confident in starting a dish?
I can go second or third.
I can go second or third as well.
Jess, how do you feel?
I can try.
Yeah.
Because
you're good at thinking something.
I reckon you go finish. You got to finish.
Okay.
I was thinking me and Amit in the middle. Yeah. And if it's you...
Okay.
We've chosen Sabina as our team member to kick off this dish. In our service challenge, Sabina was an excellent captain. I know that she'll come up with a really great dish, a really clear plan, and easy for us to execute.
Green team, who's first? Jess. Fabulous. Turquoise team? Sabina. The captain. It's gone head to head.
It's a showdown.
Sabina, Jess, you both stay here. Everyone else, out to the garden, please.
Just communication, guys. Communication.
You are rock solid.
You got it. Good luck, Jess. Strong female leads, head to head.
I feel like the pressure of team captain is coming right back.
Sabina, come on.
I just need to think of something that's simple enough that can translate through all of these guys.
All right. Jess, Sabina, your dish must feature what is under here. And the ingredient is, gentlemen, apples. Sabina, is that what you're wanting?
Well, I'm from the apple aisle, so yeah, it's a good sign.
Jess, happy with that?
Yeah, I'm pretty happy. It's pretty versatile for both savoury or sweet. Hopefully the brain kicks into gear and I can think of something for today.
Well, you need to figure out quick because Jess and Sabina, good luck. Your time starts now.
I think I've got one like this at home, actually.
KitchenAid with a whisk attachment. I've just got to think about how to work that into my dish today.
Go, Jess. Come on, Selena!
What a great challenge. Apples.
Apples, apples, apples.
I think it's interesting.
Yeah.
Strategically, Andy Allen, if you were in this challenge, would you start sweet, save your savoury game for second round, or go strong?
100%.
Really?
Yeah, I'd start sweet.
Tastes good?
Because then, if we go into round 2, then I've got all my savoury guns ready to fight.
You're looking after number one.
Sure, you have to. You have to.
Also, team captains went first.
Must have mean they did a good job.
Yeah.
Fantastic move. I mean, Sabina just absolutely smashed it at Stokehouse, regardless of the fact that they didn't win.
Let's go and have a look and see what they're cooking.
Yeah.
The feature ingredient is apples. You know, I'm from the apple aisle. I cook with apples all the time at home, so I feel quite confident. I'm gonna put apples everywhere. I'm building a little apple wall on my bench today just in case any of my team members forget what the challenge is all about. Apples need to be front and centre in the dish. The boys really wanted me to cook first, so I'm going to take control. And I know pork and apple work really well. The first thing I get onto is my sticky apple glaze by caramelising some chicken bones, and then I'm going to hit that hot pan with some apple cider and some apple juice. So in my mind, this dish is really simple. It's essentially a apple glazed pork chop with a few more apple elements. You know, my team is stronger and savoury, so I'm going to go with that. Play to our strengths, go hard at the beginning, and hopefully avoid round 2.
Oh, you're making me some fresh apple juice.
Lovely.
Yep, that's going to be part of my glaze.
What's the dish?
I'm going to do a sticky pork chop with apple glaze, with a apple spice chutney, and then a apple slaw.
Okay, apple everywhere.
Yep, I'm just making sure that my team really hits that. I've got it all planned out for my team, basically, who's working on what element.
So you're going to be really, I guess, harsh on your handover, that this is what the dish is going to be?
Look, basically, whoever comes in next, I want them to work on the slaw or the salad element, and then whoever comes after that, I want them to be on the spiced apple kind of chutney, and then the last person, fingers crossed it's Pete, is going to be working on the cooking of the pork, and then bring it all together. I need to set them up with something really clear, because I don't think it works when you start doing random elements.
Yes, chef.
Yes, chef.
Yes, Sabina.
The dish that I'm setting up for the green team is duck and apple. I've thought of poultry, and duck is such a beautiful meat. This is definitely my style of cooking. The first thing I get onto is the parsnip and apple puree, and the green team needs to use a Kenwood food processor. So I think that we could use that to create the puree. I really need to make sure the apple is featured enough. You know, this puree needs to taste like apple, and the parsnip is really only there to give it some depth and savoury notes. And I need to make sure that the next cook knows that and really works on driving the apple flavour home in this dish.
Cooks, you've had 15 minutes, 5 minutes till handover.
Let's go, ladies. Set them up.
Great, Jess.
Yeah, Jess.
The KitchenAid we're going to use for the dressing, so I'm going to get whoever comes in next with a bit of yogurt to get it lovely and smooth.
Yes, Sabina.
I feel like I've had a really good start to the cook. I've gotten the apple glaze reducing down, and I've set up kind of each person's workstation with a big bowl with basically everything that I kind of want them to use in that element. So I've got the pork brining away. We've also got the big bowl out for the second person to come in and make the apple slaw. I want the third person to make the spiced apple chutney and get the pork on, and I want the last person to finish the pork and bring it all together. If everyone does basically what they're told, we will have no issue today. They just need to listen to the instructions and carry out the tasks.
Setting them up for the whole cook, looking good, Beans.
Yeah, person 1, person 2, person 3. Yeah.
Yes, Sabina, only 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Come on.
20 minutes has absolutely evaporated, but I'm feeling pretty good. I've spent the time planning, and I've managed to start the puree and prepared for duck. I hope that my teammates are happy with the direction that I'm setting us in. 30 seconds is going to go by in a flash, and there's only so much you can communicate. So I'm hoping that my vision does pan out today.
Can you believe we're doing a relay? Relay.
This is not just a relay.
This is messed up.
This is a crazy challenge.
The vibe in the garden is real tense.
Oh. Whew.
When you go in, like, clear mind and just listen.
She'll come up with a good idea. She'll keep it simple, straightforward, and she really knows how to make, like, tasty food. Yeah.
I've got faith in what Sabina can do. I think she'll set us up with quite a clear plan of what that final dish will look like.
Just start thinking, like a feature ingredient, fennel, celery, nuts.
Cabbage, chicken, fish or something.
But we also have the secret ingredient that we need to feature. So it's really tough, having no idea the direction the dish is going on.
Be prepared for a dessert as well. Like we've been talking savoury.
Yeah, if it's dessert and with 20 minutes to go, it's pretty tight to make anything.
Sabina, change over, about to happen. Are you ready?
Yeah, ready to go.
Second cooks, who are you? All right, Dan, Justin, come with me.
Get it.
Go, Justin.
Get it, go, Dan.
Let's go, Dan.
Come on.
They're coming.
Teams, your 30-second handover starts now.
Today is all about apples.
All right, Jess, what we're doing.
Okay, mate, hero is apple.
So I'm thinking an apple glazed pork chop with an apple slaw and an apple relish, okay?
I've decided duck breast because we did pork the other day. We're going to make a puree, so it's going to be an apple parsnip puree. We can do it in that. I haven't used it yet. We need to make sure that it's apple forward though.
My handover with Jess, it's a tad frantic. There is a lot going on, but I think I've got quite a clear idea of the dish. We're featuring apple. We've got a couple of elements on the go. I'm just trying to piece together how this dish is going to work and also where I need to pick up in my cook.
And then anything else you can think of to hero apple.
What's the equipment that we're meant to use?
This one here, I want you to do the apple slaw element and finish the glaze, okay?
All right, guys, time is up. Let's go.
Apples,
Come on,
apples,
Jess.
apples.
Apple gas street. Okay, got it.
Come on! Well done.
Oh my God.
Come on, Jazzy! Oh my God, that was so stressful.
It took about 2 seconds, right? Like it was. Go, Dan.
Come on, Justin, you got this.
Apple relish. What? Yeah, I heard a lot of words, and I'm trying to recall that.
I'm not sure what he's doing. Come on, Justin, get it together.
Sabina's handover was so thorough, so detailed, brilliant communication. The only issue is, I don't remember half of it.
Go, Dan.
Come on, Justin, you got this.
Apple relish.
In round one, we have 80 minutes to feature apple in a dish. I've left Justin a big bowl full of things for a slaw, and that's his task in his 20 minutes. What are you doing, Justin? But he seems really confused and kind of scratching his head more than I'd like. Not sure what he's doing. Justin's gone to the pantry. And now I'm really worried, think that Justin's gone rogue. Come on, Justin, get back and get on this floor.
Lick.
I think that he's not obeying my orders and he's making something else.
10 minutes to go to a handover, fellas. Let's go.
Let's go, boys. Woo!
Jess gave a pretty good handover, so we're doing pan-fried duck breast. The feature ingredient is apple. We're going to have an apple and parsnip puree. We're going to do some apple chips and some pickled apples.
Dan, what are you doing with the apples?
I'm going to pickle some apples because Jess said it needs a pickle element.
Nice.
These ones sliced, I'm assuming, are going to be chips.
So in my 20 minutes, I need to make a spice rub for the duck. Get the apple chips in the oven and the pickled apple in the fridge. And I really want this apple and parsnip puree done by the time Tommy gets in the kitchen, but it's really tricky because we've got to make sure that the apple sings through. And parsnip is such a strong flavour, but on top of that, apple puree can sometimes taste a bit like baby food. So the challenge is finding that right balance.
Hello, Justin.
Hey, Mel. How you
Cook
going?
number 2 in the line. What did Sabina say to you in the handover, and have you changed anything?
I heard apples.
Correct.
I'm going to work on the apple little compote or relish or something like that.
Apple slaw.
And I'm just going to give the boys a couple of options. So there'll be a whole bunch of elements that they can work with.
I think what's really important here to keep top of mind is how communication can break down when you hand things over.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
the stronger the initial idea, the clearer the outcome at the end.
I think I'm good. I think we're good. It's going to be delicious.
Okay,
Cool.
good luck.
Thanks, Mel.
Sabina gave me the task to make the slaw, but I thought what my strength would be, and I just want to create options for the rest of the team. So there's a couple of things that I'm taking a little bit of a different direction. A glaze could become a sauce. I think we could do a compote or a relish. The pork loin cooks quicker than the pork chop. And I'm adding a fresh element to the dish, spice rub. And in a couple of minutes, I've got the important job of communicating clearly a lot of information. And I'm hoping it's going to be a really smooth transition.
I think the guys will have most things on, and us just bring it home.
Yeah.
Drive home the apple, mate. Yeah, good. Good.
Watching Dan from the locker room.
Pickle, done.
He's done with the pickle. I know that Dan knows how to pickle things, so that's great. He also makes the apple chips. He slices them up nice and thinly and gets them in the oven.
What's going on?
Sorry, no.
How is he? You're going to get to taste it at some point.
And I told him that that puree needed to be apple heavy, not parsnip heavy. It is the key element for apple on this dish.
Still need to taste more of apple.
You can tell he's not happy with it.
Get some apple in there or something. Get that.
Dan, you don't have long to go, yeah?
Yeah, I know. I'm just going to get Tommy to taste and fix that puree.
I think he's going to leave it for the third cook to come in and tweak and finish off. They'll need to make sure that the puree is perfectly balanced. If it's not right, then I think we'll be in round 2.
Dan, Justin, you've only got 5 minutes till handover. 5 minutes.
5 minutes to go.
5 minutes to go till handover.
What?
Are you okay?
That was nuts.
Justin's like 5 minutes? 5?
He's got chili. Justin looks like he's decided to give the team options. There is a risk with adding different options. It is quite confusing for the rest of the team. And it's really dawned on me that, you know, the dish that I had created at the start of my cook is not going to be what's plated up at the end. I just really, really hope that the bones and the flavour of the dish are there and it's all balanced out nicely.
Not long until handover, we have no idea what the green team's cooking. We have no idea what the feature ingredient is. All right, so we're gonna time how long our questions are gonna be, right?
Okay, that's a good idea.
So Scott and I, we're doing a little bit of a role play. Just what would happen once we run into the room, you know? What are the 4 things you need to know, right? And the first thing is, oh gosh, what is the, what are you featuring? Lemongrass. What's the equipment? We need to know what the feature ingredient is. We need to know what the equipment is. We need to know what the dish name is. And we need to know what elements we're getting up. What's the dish name? It's a curry with a roti. What's the oils and you're good? Yes! There's so much information. Just exchange. I feel quite confident about cooking third. I'm pretty good at, you know, just tasting things and making sure that they're all balanced. And Scotty's really good at, you know, putting things together, making them look beautiful so that we can have an amazing dish. What were we featuring just then? You heard me say it. What was it?
Oh, I missed it.
Okay, who's the next 2 victims? All right, Amira and Tommy, come on.
Go, Tommy. Got this. Go, go,
Get
go.
in there.
Get in there.
Come on.
Oh gosh, here they come.
Okay, Tommy, the feature ingredient is apple.
Apple?
Yep. Cook off some duck, so pan-fried duck. Yeah, I've already used that. So you need to fix that parsnip and apple puree. It needs to be more appley. And there's pickled apple in the fridge, and I'm doing some apple chips here.
Handover with Dan, it's hectic, but he's giving me really good information. He tells me about all of the elements. We know what the feature is, it's apple. Let's just go.
Just balance and fix it. It needs to be a bit more appley.
Go, Dan. Well done, mate.
All right, apples. Apples, hero ingredient. We're making a dressing for slaw in here. So there's yogurt in there currently. This is apple juice, this is parsley. Thinking we can do a green slaw, like blitz that up. Just doing an apple compote. There's apple juice in here, that's an apple glaze. I don't know if a Pete can turn into a sauce or a glaze.
A good changeover should be clear and concise. I'm trying to get what Justin's saying to me, but yeah, I just see a lot of elements at the moment, and I'm really confused.
This has been brining. I added this. It's just a quicker cook. This is pickle liquid.
Dan, Justin, that's it. Come with me, please.
So
Well done, Dan.
and
Justin.
Apple compote. Apple compote.
Mate, that was... You've got an idea of the final dish. You're a better man than me.
Well done, Tommy. Good start. Taste everything.
Dan has given me really clear instructions, like legend. The dish is starting to take shape. I've got these stuck. There's a puree in the food processor. There's some apple chips in the oven. and there's a pickle in the fridge. So 2 main tasks. Dan wanted me to cook the duck, and we need this apple parsnip puree to hit our brief.
How's that, Tommy?
It needs more apple. It needs work. Definitely needs work.
It tastes kind of like parsnip and not very apple-y. So my gut is telling me maybe you need to ditch this puree. But my heart is saying, oh, maybe you can fix this puree. And my head is just saying, dude, if you don't have this puree, you're not hitting the brief.
I can't think of anything else right now. Tommy, come on.
Tommy, go, Tommy. Just use your brain, mate.
So I'm feeling really confused.
Oh my God. Apple chips.
Now, the apple chips are burnt. I can't use them. And I don't know what to replace them with. There's so many things that are going wrong, and I am really starting to freak out.
Come on, Tommy.
Tommy, what are you doing, Tommy?
How
Check
those
the
chips?
oven. Check the oven.
Oh my God. Apple chips.
Tommy, Tommy, Tommy.
Come on, Tommy.
Apple, apple, apple. So what's he doing?
Tommy.
Tommy is third cook for the green team.
He doesn't look happy.
Tommy looks so flustered. You know, the wheels seem to be coming off. The apple chips are absolute goners.
How's the puree going?
The apple and parsnip puree should be the key for featuring apple in this dish.
It needs more apple.
But Tommy's not happy with it at all.
We need to do something with these apples, Sam.
It's not apple forward. It tastes like parsnip. The only other apple element is the pickled apple, and that will really just be a garnish. So Tommy needs to get that puree perfect or ditch it altogether.
I can't think of anything else right now. Just keep going, Tommy.
Just go, Tommy.
I do think that he's got enough time to add a new element to this dish, but Tommy doesn't look like he knows what to do now.
All right, gentlemen, you need to take stock of your situation. If you're going to make any changes, now is the time, because you know what? The fate of your team relies on you. 12 minutes, guys, 12 minutes, yes?
Let's go, boys!
So, yeah, Justin gave me a lot of information. We've got some pork there, so I'm assuming it's a pork dish.
I tried to go with something really simple. Now I don't think it's clear enough.
I'm a little bit rattled. Justin's handover was a bit all over the shop.
What's the pickle liquid for?
I just, like, in case we wanted some acidity with the fennel or something, and if we didn't do
So I
this.
thought we'd get that with the salads.
I shouldn't have done that. It just confused me more.
There's a lot of elements that have sort of been handballed to me, and I don't know what's going on.
Come on, mate.
Come on, come on. Get this slaw together.
So I need to taste everything,
It's just yogurt in there.
and hopefully I can bring some clarity to this dish.
Come on, Amir, come on. You can do this.
Yeah. Come on, come on.
Amir, Tommy, you have 5 minutes till handover.
Yes, Tommy!
Good job, guys.
Go, guys. Go, Tommy. Go, Tommy.
Trying to make a sauce here really quickly. I've ditched the apple crisps because they've burnt. I'm going to cook these apples into this puree to get it more appley, because I have no idea what's going on otherwise.
Scott's about to take over. I am feeling terrible for Scotty. Like, I am in the weeds right now, but I know that I have to get the duck on the pan. Like, if I start it now, Scotty should be able to finish it. And I'm starting to get a sauce out of the duck bones and the apples because we need to really mash apples into our dish. But I taste the puree again, and I'm still just tasting parsnip right now. I just can't think of what I can do in such a short amount of time to kind of replace it. So I've taken some of it out so that there's more apple volume in the puree, and add some more apples, and hopefully Scotty has a different palate taster and he can get the apple flavour singing.
My 20 minutes is nearly up, and I don't really feel like I've achieved much. But I think that I've managed to get my head around this dish. Got that compote, create a bit of a sauce with that reduction in the chicken, put a dry rub on that pork. I'll just get this slaw done. You know, I've obviously picked up that apple's a feature and that I need to feature it in a slaw as well.
Come on, mate. There we go.
Well done.
Then I get the dressing for the slaw done in the KitchenAid.
Yes, the yogurt. Finally, the yogurt. He's making a dressing. That's what we like to see. Come on, Mia.
I think just going to get onto this meat now. I want to get that pork loin started for Pete. I get some of that spice rub on there.
Come on, Amir. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Grab a thermometer, I grab a timer, and I set that timer up so Pete knows how long it's been sitting in the pan for. Looks like it's all over the shop at the moment, but if Pete brings it home, we should be pretty good.
Beautiful. Good idea.
Here we go, Pete. Into the fire. Oh, it's really nerve-wracking being last.
It is nerve-wracking being last. Like,
we don't know what
if it's all fallen over in there, then it's not a lot of time. Not a lot of time to fix it.
Yeah. We're completely oblivious. Sometimes ignorance is bliss.
It's all on you, boys. Get in here. Go, go, go.
All right, okay. Feature apple. This is for a slaw. Yep.
Featuring apple.
Yep, just put that pork on.
Here he comes. All right, let's go, Scotty. It's on you now, mate.
I don't know what we're going to do, to be honest.
Okay.
Puree, sauce, that's barely been bubbling.
Yep.
And pickle.
Tommy looks like a ghost. He looks terrified. And I have a sense that maybe the cook hasn't quite gone to plan. All of our role play in the garden has gone out the window. There is mess over the bench everywhere, and he is frantically trying to explain to me all these different elements that he's got going.
I started with a sauce because I don't know what else we can do.
And I'm starting to get stressed.
I don't know if we can change anything up or if we can add anything, but what do you think?
Okay, all right.
The dish is going to be pork and apple. That's all I can call it at the moment. Pork and textures of apple. I'm last on this cook, so I'm the one that has to bring this all together.
Come on, Petey. Come on, Petey.
Okay. We've got sauce, compote. Obviously, we've got pork underway here. I've got to keep an eye on that. We've got a fennel and apple slaw. There's a lot going on, and the dish needs to be cohesive. So I really need to simplify all the elements.
Yeah, Pete. Definitely feeling the pressure.
Come on.
Tommy seemed a little bit worried, but I think I've got an idea and hopefully I can pull it all together.
I'm feeling really concerned at the moment. Scott has so much to do in such a little time.
Scotty, what are you doing with the juice?
Just getting a sauce element on.
Yep.
So that it will complement the dark.
But it looks like he's making an apple gas streak, which might help bring this dish together.
Smart idea, buddy.
Yes.
Really smart. Well done.
At least it's another apple element.
Oh, the duck looks beautiful.
And the duck is looking beautiful.
Oh, beautiful, Scotty.
That's it.
No more parsnip. Apple.
Why parsnip? But Scott adds some parsnip chips to the duck fat. I don't know why he's doing that.
Apple, come on.
It's meant to be apple dish, not parsnip.
Does it taste good? Does it taste like apple? We need more apple.
And he hasn't touched the puree, so I'm concerned that we're not featuring the apple enough.
Go, Scott, bring it together.
This is a horse race. This is the final stretch. Come on, Pete.
5 minutes to go, come on!
Let's go, guys! Come on now!
Scotty, 5 minutes, mate.
5 minutes, come on, Pete! Come on, Petey!
Pete is looking slightly stressed,
Come on.
but somehow he's managed to balance all the different elements.
Yes, Pete! Yes, come on! Yes, it looks sick! Yes, yummy!
That is perfect.
I'm so happy. The pork is cooked perfectly.
Oh, here we go, plating.
We all had such different ideas, but everything is coming together. It's got the apple compote underneath. the spiced pork loin, and then the fennel and apple slaw on top. It just looks amazing, so kind of similar to how I'd imagined it in my head, and I think we featured that apple.
Put apple in every single element.
Yeah, sick.
Apple in everything.
That's it, Pete. Well done, well done.
60 seconds, come on!
That's it, mate. Make it look beautiful now. Come, Scotty, let's go, let's go.
This is just absolutely crazy. It's so down to the wire.
I'm sweating. I'm gonna pass out. What the hell?
Moment of truth. I slice into this duck and it's rested enough. It's blushing pink.
Yes, with the duck. Let's go.
Well done, guys. Well cooked.
That duck looks
It looks so good.
point.
It looks really good.
But I've had no time to make any adjustments to the puree. There's nothing I can do now. I just have to commit. I've got to get this puree on the plate. We've got pickled apples. I've got my parsnip chips for crunch. And I'm really hoping that this apple gastrique brings the feature ingredient together and it will be enough to save us from going into round 2.
Come on, Scotty! Let's go, Scotty! I had faith the entire time.
Go, Pete!
Is there enough apple pickle in there?
All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yes, get around him!
The boys absolutely killed it. The elements that I sought out to get on the plate are there.
Pretty happy. Like,
Yeah, I think we really hit the brief. Everything about that dish is apple.
I'm actually surprised that somehow we ended up with a dish that doesn't look dissimilar from what my vision was at the beginning. So something worked. Communication worked.
Today is all about apples. The worst dish going into round 2. And from then on, you're on your own and someone's going home. So let's see how you did. First dish, Team Turquoise.
You know, it's always so hectic in the kitchen, but at a team relay, everything is just up in the air, everything's lost in translation. But everyone gave it a crack, and I'm so proud of my team rallying and getting this dish put together.
Turquoise team, since Pete, you've finished off this dish, would you please introduce it to us?
The dish is pork and apple, pork tenderloin with apple compote, apple and fennel slaw, and a chicken jus with apple juice and apple cider vinegar.
So Sabina, you started off this team challenge. Is this what you envisaged for the end?
I'm really happy with how it looks. I mean, all the elements that I envisaged are there. Boys, they really came through.
Justin, you could not believe it when we said you've got 5 minutes to go, could you?
I thought you were playing. Like, that was nuts.
I think you were in general disbelief for most of this challenge, like from the beginning right through.
Yeah, it's a bad dream.
Well, I'll put you out of your misery first and foremost. The apple was definitely there and you have met the brief. Beautifully cooked piece of pork, wonderfully seasoned. I think it was masterfully cooked and you should be very, very happy with that.
With the compote, I really like the chili in that. Really nice, warming sort of flavour. Your slaw on the top, again, really good. It was like really delicious. But the sauce, it lacked body. I think even just a lick of chicken stock next time. But have you featured apple? Definitely. You know, the apple compote is really apple forward. The slaw was apple-y. Overall, it was a tasty dish. Well done.
Thanks, guys. Thank you. The green team, bring it on down.
The finished dish looks more beautiful than what I'd envisaged, and I'm just hoping for a miracle that the apple flavour has developed through that puree and that we've met the brief.
Righto, this cook was interesting. Scott, what have we ended up with?
We've got duck and apples, roast duck. There's an apple and parsnip puree, duck fat parsnip chips, pickled apple and an apple gastrique.
Okay, so there or thereabouts, wasn't it, Jess?
It's so similar. That cook was a bit like a choose your own adventure story, but we ended up in the same place that I thought we were going to end up.
Tommy, mate, your 20 minutes didn't look like the funnest time you've ever had in this kitchen. Huh?
Yeah, there was a moment when I looked at the puree and I was just like, I'm not sure how I'm going to save this, but I just couldn't think of what I could do without it, so...
Yeah, okay. Let's start with the positives. The duck, it's really nice. Perfectly cooked, and I love that little rub that you put on it. So, well done, team, for the duck. However, there's a question for me whether this one really hits the apple brief, and it all comes down to the parsnip, because it is such a big flavour. The puree, I think when you taste it solo, you might go, yeah, I get apple. But then you've got to think about how it's going to eat with all of those other components. I wish that that little noise that was in the back of your head saying we need to remove this, I wish you did. Because that was probably the time that it could have happened, whereas if it was Scott, you know, he's got little to no time to make decisions and what he's going to edit and what he's going to use. So for me, it shouldn't have been there. I would have ditched it.
You know, it's a tough thing, your first relay. I think you will learn a lot out of it. You can trust yourself to say, I can save us as a team and switch it if you really wanted to.
Thanks, green team. Relays are never easy. And both teams brought us some things that we really, really liked. But unfortunately, one team brought us something that just didn't work. And that was the parsnip and apple puree. Sorry, green team, that means you guys are going into round 2. And unfortunately, one of you will be going home. Turquoise team, you guys are safe and can head up to the gantry.
Now, you know what the challenge is. You must cook a dish that features apples. And because the team cooked savoury in round 1, that means all of you must cook a sweet dish in round 2.
My heart is in my mouth. I'm in round 2 now and I need to cook a sweet dish. Anybody would be scared in a round 2 elimination, but this is something that's really not my strength today. I am not a dessert cook, I'm not a sweet cook. I'm definitely worried that I could be going home today.
Now, you know what the challenge is. You must cook a dish that features apples. And because the team cooked savoury in round 1, that means all of you must cook a sweet dish in round 2. You'll have an open pantry, access to the garden, and 75 minutes to complete your dish. Good luck, everyone. Your time starts now.
Where are the eggs? Where's the brandy at? Flour, sugar, glucose.
Here we are, round 2, down to 4 cooks, and they still have to feature the apple, but it's now in a sweet form.
And of course, so many of our favourite desserts around the world, apple-based.
I think that's the challenge here. What do they put their finger on? What's their favourite apple dessert? If I was those four out there too, I wouldn't be trying to overcomplicate things.
I would make a tarte tatin today, all day long. I am not taking any chances on an elimination day. I would make tarte tatin, vanilla ice cream on the side, done.
I think you'd be safe. Here's all I'll say.
Well, having tried your tarte tatin, I know you'd be safe. But yeah, I think that they should be sticking to their strengths, keep things as simple as possible.
Sound advice for the day, keep it simple.
Keep it simple, stupid. My motto.
All right. That was my wedding ring. Jesus.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Wedding ring.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to do an apple sorbet, a caramelized apple parfait, and a walnut and cinnamon crumb. I think what it will do is it will show the different textures of apple, make sure apple is front and center in the dish.
This is my 7th time in a black apron, and it just doesn't get easier. There's only 4 of us in round 2. The odds aren't looking that great, but I've come from these odds before, so I'm going in there with a fighting spirit. Elimination's stressful, but I've learned to channel that stress into performance.
It's all about those apples. You've had 15 minutes and 1 hour to go. Yes, 1 hour to go.
Let's go, guys!
Today I'm going to make an apple streusel cake. The apple streusel cake has apple kind of all the way through it and then layer of apple on top. I'm going to make an apple ice cream to go with it because you always want cake and ice cream. It's a German cake that my grandma used to make, so I just wanted to pull that out today and, you know, pay a bit of homage to my grandma. My grandmother, Ormi, was born in Germany, and growing up, she would cook the most beautiful cakes and other German food. She's not around anymore, so I didn't get to learn the recipe from her. My mum gave me the recipe. My cooking style is very eclectic. I like to draw on memories, but it really is about bringing people together, and family is everything to me. My partner, Emily, and I have been together for 17 years, and we've got 3-year-old twin boys, Arlo and Luca.
We're making cookies. Are you? Are you sure they're cookies?
This cake will taste like home. It'll taste like a warm hug from your grandma. Tastes a lot like apple. Tastes good. If I can create that experience for the judges, I won't go home today.
Let's go, Scott.
Oh, look at that technique.
That is one lucky lemon.
I'm up against amazing cooks today.
Come on, bubble, bubble, bubble.
But my strength is definitely dessert, and I've cooked a few desserts in this competition. I love the technical aspect of baking and doing things that are intricate, refined, and beautiful. So I'm hoping that I can maybe play to my strengths today.
Joss, hello.
How are you, pal?
I'm good.
Ooh, that looks good. What are you making?
I'm making it's my take on an apple charlotte.
Wow, so...
Very retro.
I love it.
Traditionally, it's like a bread and butter pudding, but I'm making apple charlotte cheesecake. So apple charlotte was one of my most favourite things growing up as a kid.
So you're cheesecaking it?
Yeah, cream cheese and mascarpone, and then stewed apples on top, a chantilly cream.
Let's face it, I'll whisper it so no one else hears. You're probably the best dessert cook out of these 4. Is that more pressure, or do you feel more confidence?
It is more pressure, having that sort of over my shoulder.
The judges have added a little bit more pressure onto my cook today. They're expecting big things, so I really need to make sure that this one is perfect.
Apple and spice and everything nice. You have 45 minutes to go.
Smelling great, Jen.
How do you like them apples?
Nice work, Tommy.
Losing the team challenge was really, really bad because I knew we lost every that I'm gonna have to cook dessert, and I am not the best dessert cook.
My style of cooking is, you kind of chuck this in, taste it, add a little bit of this, add a little bit of fish sauce, a little bit of chili, oh yeah, it tastes pretty good now. But with desserts, you've got to be really precise to make it perfect.
Tommy.
Hey.
Okay, desserts are not a thing we see you do very often.
No, not very often.
Tell me, what are you making today?
I am making a, it's called a tower, which is a play on Vietnamese apple, which apple is dao in Vietnamese.
Amazing.
I've got to get a little dad joke in.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, look, I'm all for a dad joke, and so let's call it an apple tower or a tower. And so tell me what's in this tower.
The tower's got, we've got phyllo pastry. I've got like an apple compote happening with some brandy, some spices.
Beautiful.
And then I'm gonna make an apple juice, caramel.
Okay, yep.
And it's gonna be like layers and layers of deliciousness.
Beautiful. I love layers and layers of deliciousness. That sounds great to me.
Okay, thanks, Mel.
It's looking good. Ooh, it's hot. Feel those molds, mate.
Tray in.
In. Good work, mate, good work.
Jess looks really stressed.
I've just put the anglaise for the ice cream in the ice cream machine. Hopefully it won't take too long to churn. Once the cake's in the oven, I'll breathe a sigh of relief. I'm under the pump.
The cake, it needs at least half an hour to cook, and time is just flying today.
Streusel, pie or crumble, let's get ready to rumble!
Good job, guys.
Sorbet on.
Let's go, Jess!
Jess's cake isn't in the oven yet. A streusel cake's difficult to do in 75 minutes, but it is doable. If she does get it done, it'll be delicious. I'm just hoping that she gets the cake mix into the oven. ASAP.
The cake is the most important element on this plate. And if it is not cooked, then I don't have a dish. I'm feeling a whole world of pressure at the moment.
Come on, Jess. What are you doing?
Jess looks really stressed.
Round 2, it's an elimination challenge, and I'm making my Orme's apple streusel cake with ice cream.
Come on, Jess. What are you doing?
I'm feeling a whole world of pressure at the moment. This cake would normally need at least half an hour to cook, but I'm putting it in with about 25 minutes to go. I decided to crank the temperature because I need this cake to cook fast.
Jess, what do you have to do next?
All of the critical things are in the oven and in the churner now, so I'm just thinking about what else I'm going to add to bring it together.
After round 1 and the debacle of not featuring the apple enough, I just need to make sure that apple is front and centre.
I'm going to make some apple chips and I'm going to get some fresh apple on the plate as well. I think I got 10 apples out of the pantry, so there's a hell of a lot of apple in this dish. If I haven't hit the brief today, then send me home. I don't know.
Love the ambition here, but time is not your friend. You got 20 minutes to go. Come on.
Let's go, guys. 20.
Baking walnuts, and some butter.
Oh, mate, getting a little bit long.
So my tower today, or the tower, is going to consist of fresh apples at the bottom, fried phyllo pastry, a apple compote, some brandy cream, and I'm just gonna keep stacking it up.
Nice work, Tommy.
To finish my dish, I'm gonna make an apple caramel to drizzle over the top. I want this to be super caramelized. I want to get it like right to the edge before it becomes just inedible.
Let's go, buddy. I need you to work for me, please.
I'm not like the most confident with desserts, but I'm going to fight my hardest today because I've sacrificed so much to be here. I never thought that I'd leave my little baby to follow my dreams. I'm doing this not only for me, but for my family as well. My little baby Miles, he's starting to crawl, he's starting to walk, he's doing all these things that I'm missing out on, but it gives me a drive.
He's so cute.
I miss him.
Thanks. Tommy, I'm so proud of you.
I need to make being on this competition worth it. So I'm gonna push myself every single day. And today is not the day I leave.
Perfect, Scotty. Yeah, Scotty.
I'm doing a spin on an old classic. I'm making an apple charlotte cheesecake.
There you go. Yes, Scotty.
Looks good, mate. Is that the cream cheese?
Yep.
Yeah.
I want to get some beautiful toasted almonds, caramel sauce, and my chantilly cream, which I want to pipe on top.
Ooh, Scotty, why are you whipping by hand?
Yeah,
Go,
there it is. There it is. Yeah, Scotty. You're a machine.
Ah, hot work. There's always seems to be a lot more pressure when you're in a challenge that plays to your strengths. I love cooking desserts, and so that extra pressure today for me to do really well is definitely heavy on my shoulders. I am putting a lot on the line for MasterChef. I've been an interior designer for 20 years, and it's been a hard slog to build that career over that time. But I'm ready for a new challenge and to follow this food passion that I've got burning inside me. So I don't want to go home at this stage in the competition.
I've never done this.
They're beautiful, Dan.
10 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. 10 minutes. 10 minutes to go, Scotty.
Come on, bring it home now.
How is it, Jess? Good?
The cake needs more time. I think I'm going to be right down to the wire, I think, for the cake.
Okay.
Sorbet's looking great, Dan.
Thanks, mate.
She's already churned up.
I'm really happy with the apple flavour of sorbet.
Yeah, it's got brown. Okay, thank God.
The walnut and cinnamon crumb is a nice and golden brown. And the parfait has a really nice caramelised apple flavour. In round one, our dish didn't sing of apples, but I'm so happy that my dessert dish is punchy, is full of apple flavour, and has really nice balance.
Hi, Mel. Walnut?
Sure, thanks.
Here we go. We're in business.
5 minutes to go! It's time to make it beautiful.
Yes, Dan.
Push it, Dan. Push it, mate.
Come on, mate. Come on. Come on. Beautiful, Dan. Yes, Dan.
That's the one. That's the one. That's the one.
Here we go, Scotty. Yeah. Yes, Scotty. That's awesome.
It's the moment of truth. I need to get the cake out of the oven. Fingers crossed this cake is cooked.
How is it, Jess? Good? Awesome.
Oh, yes. Beautiful.
Let's get assembling. Let's go.
It's a MasterChef miracle. The cake has worked and it's come out of the oven with enough time for me to get it on the plate beautifully.
It looks so good, Jess.
I want to make this dish look like an autumn scene with walnut crumb, apple cake, apple ice cream, crispy apple skin, and then some fresh apple for a nice zing on the plate as well.
Are you happy with it? Does it remind you of Grand's?
Yeah, I think it's actually a bit better because there's more butter in it. It looks, there's probably more apple as well.
There's so much apple in this dish. I'm sure that I've hit the brief today. I hope the judges love it too.
Apple, 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 Scotty. Yum, yum, yum.
There is so much riding on this one cake today. I'm happy with my dacquoise layers. I'm hoping that my cheesecake has got a really good balance of flavour. It's set in time. I've done everything I can and hopefully the taste is good.
Come on, guys, you've only got 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Come on, Tommy. Yes, Tommy. Get it on the plate. Come on.
How's your caramel, Tommy?
Looking good. It's looking good.
I'm so happy with this apple caramel. I'm trying to think of all the beautiful dishes I've seen in my life, and I'm kind of like, just make it look really, really, really pretty, Tommy. I've got my fresh apples at the bottom, a little bit of cream to hold my pastry together.
Nice, Tommy.
Got some compote, some cream, dolloped on, some shavings of apple, another piece of pastry, and then it keeps going on. I'm definitely worried that I could be going home today. Like, the odds are against me. I am not a dessert cook, but I've done my best.
Final touches! 10,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You did so well, Scotty.
I just want my little baby boy to know that you need to fight for whatever you want to do in life, because even if it's hard, at the end, it'll be worth it. I was trying so hard to just keep it together right to the very end, you know? And it's just all the emotions now of being possibly going home.
We're so proud of you, Tommy. Well done.
Good luck, Dan.
Thanks, guys.
You got this, brother.
Dan.
Dan.
Hi, guys.
Hey, Dan.
We meet again.
What you made for us?
So it's a Granny Smith apple sorbet, a caramelized apple parfait, and a walnut crumb underneath.
And as you said, we meet again. So this is not your first elimination, Dan.
No, it isn't. It's not my second or third.
What do you think it is when you put on that black apron? Because I would argue that your best dishes come out when you are wearing that black apron.
I don't know, maybe it's just that drive that I have on Black Apron Day. So I'm just going to keep doing that until I either win or I don't. So.
Mate, let's hope this is another Dan elimination saviour special and it doesn't send you home.
Yeah.
We'll test it.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks, pal.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Dan.
Cheers, guys.
That sorbet, it doesn't get any better.
Yeah.
The texture is silky, it's lush, it's zingy, it's vibrant. I wish he could do that in other days in the competition, you know, because then he would be sitting there in the black apron. But when you can cook like that in a black apron, who cares?
I love the dark horse. I really, really do. What a fantastic dessert. The sorbet is sour, refreshing, but to pair it with that really beautiful, sweet, you know, caramelized parfait, which had a really lovely texture. Beautiful.
Honestly, that was flawless.
Good luck, Scotty.
Good luck, mate.
Thanks, guys.
Hello.
Scott.
Hello.
All right. Break this cake down for us, please.
So this today is apple Charlotte cheesecake. I love things that are retro, and I like to always put my take on things.
Thank you, Walter.
Thank you.
Thanks, Scott.
Thank you.
Scott.
Cool.
That looks so cool.
Yeah, I like it.
These little apples, they're wonderful. Perfectly cooked. It's an apple-forward dessert, as we've asked for. But I enjoyed it, but I didn't love it. Given it was so retro and glorious to look at, I imagined something with much more flavour.
It had a wonderful bite and texture to it, and I loved the fact that the cream was not sweet, which allowed the syrup to really sing. So I think there are some very, very sound elements here.
And like you say, Jock, it was good without being exceptional. I suppose in an elimination is good enough.
Good luck, Jess.
Good luck,
Jess. It looks amazing.
I was so determined to meet the brief in this round. So I really hope that apple is front and centre.
Hey, Jess.
Jess.
And the judges like it.
What's the dish?
I'll call it apple streusel cake, but it is a bit more than that. There's also roasted apple ice cream, there's an apple and walnut crumb, and then a variety of other apple textures on there.
Beautiful. I think we'll taste now, Jess.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Jess.
Thank you.
Feel like it kind of tastes like it looked a little bit confused. There's some good elements here. I like the cake, and I love that kind of caramelised streusel on the top of the cake. And then the ice cream, I love the flavour. But I just wish he'd focused on those two elements. These little apple squares. I don't even know what's going on with them, and they just raw
Just
apple.
raw diced apple.
I just want cake and ice cream, and because I've got all these other things on the plate, it just distracts me.
I agree. I think that the textures of the apple were problematic for me. There was no need for the raw cubed apple. There was no need for the apple skin crisp. There's a lot of promise there. I mean, it's what you love about that German style of cake. You can't have enough butter.
If it was just a cake, yeah, I'm into it. It was delicious.
But it wasn't. So where does that leave her?
Yeah, it leaves her vulnerable, for sure. Good luck to me. All right, let's do this.
I am really worried because desserts aren't my strength. It's a dessert challenge. So the odds are against me. You know, there's a 1 in 4 chance that I could be going home.
Here he is.
Tommy.
Okay. Would you please introduce us to your dish?
The dish is called the táo, or táo is apple in Vietnamese. So I just wanted to do a little pun because I'm a dad and, you know, you got to do dad jokes.
Speaking of being a dad,
Yeah.
you know, Miles, your 6-month-old, plays pretty huge in your life, obviously. How are you feeling about the fact that you're here?
I mean, I want to go home to see my baby boy, that's for sure, but I'm not ready to leave.
I love that it comes from a place of deep meaning for you, and you have our respect in that regard, so we're looking forward to tasting it. Would you like to finish your dish?
Yes, please. There you go. Enjoy your meal, guys.
Thanks,
Thank
Tommy.
you.
Well. I could have eaten all of that to myself, to be honest. Two things that made it really delicious for me. One was the pastry. It was crunchy, beautiful. The second thing that made that so good was the caramel. The caramelization was to the point of no return. You know, another 5 seconds and it's gone, it's finished. And that is where perfection lies.
The jamminess and the spice mix with the apples, as well as all of these other flavours and textures, it was almost Christmassy. It was fantastic.
Apple sauce And the apples in his compote, they were the star of the show. And on the day when you had to feature the apple, Tommy smashed it.
This challenge couldn't have been simpler. Take an apple and turn it into a dessert. Two cooks brought us two of their best dishes of the competition, and that means that they're safe. The first outstanding dish belonged to Dan.
Oh.
Dan, you have done it again. You have a knack for bringing your best dishes in eliminations, and that was, without a doubt, your best dish yet, so well done.
Thank you.
The second outstanding dish was cooked by Tommy.
Oh my God.
How do you feel?
I'm lost in everything right now. I can't believe I'm safe after a dessert cook.
Believe it. That was fantastic. Really inspired cooking. Well done, you're safe, and you can join the others.
Scott, Jess, both of your dishes had issues, but in the end, the cook going home today brought us a dish that had a great story, but it was just a little bit confused. And that dish belonged to you, Jess.
Oh my gosh. Jess, we've loved having your positive energy in this kitchen. You've been a ray of sunshine, truly. Thank you for cooking for us.
Thank you.
For now, it's time to say goodbye. Well done.
Thank you. I know that my MasterChef journey's over. I'm going to go home and I'm just going to take some time to reflect on everything that I've done and achieved, and then start putting the plans in place of my future in the food industry.
Next time on MasterChef Australia.
Top 15, you just have to bring your A game every day.
It's the return of a MasterChef classic.
The invention test.
Ready to rumble, ready to go.
They'll go to great lengths
I hope I don't epically fall on my face.
to transform these humble ingredients
I'm really under the pump.
into decadent dishes.
I hope that's creative enough.
But will it keep them safe from Sunday's elimination?